Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell where you'll see more great videos like this, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I don't know if you remember, but there was a game called PT, which was I think on the PlayStation 4 at the time. So that's what we are doing. If you don't know what it is, it might be worth just having a little Google or YouTube look up. So that's what we're going to do anyway. So we're going to start with first of all I'm going to start putting on my screencast keys in case you want to know what's occurring. So I'm going to start with a cube. We're just going to move it up to about there, and then we're going to extend it. We're going to make it, I don't know, we'll go with 12 meters to start with. We're going to remove the top. Are we going to remove the top? What we'll do, we'll P by selection and then just remove it that way for now. And then what we're going to do is select this and give it a bit of depth inside. So I'll tell you what we need to do first is Control A, all transforms, and then solidify, and then say 0.03, 0.05, I'll say 0.1, maybe, and say the width. Let's get our camera, reset all the rotation, and we can then rotate on the X by 90, rotate on the Z by 90, and then we're just going to move it on over. See what that looks like in there. What we will do is Shift A, we're just going to put a cube in and then say it is 0.75 by 0.75 by average height, what, 1.75. So this is like going to be a person. So we're going to need to make this. We're just going to select apply on there, and then we're just going to extend it on the Y, maybe 2.5, and then height wise 2.75, yeah, 2.7. I mean, that looks okay. And then just about here we're going to do a couple of loop cuts. Okay, we'll move this one along up to here, and then we're going to select these faces here, and then we're going to extrude on the Y, and then in there we're going to have like a desk, because I think that's where the first desk was. So that's what we're going to do there, and this we can just move it out a bit to give it a little bit more depth, like so. And then I think we need to bring this out a bit more. So the first door you wake up in this room, I believe, and then like you walk through the first door, and then you're walking along, and there's bits on the desk here, walking along still, and then we need to extrude on the X. So that's the corner, and I believe there was a bit here that went extrude on the Y, kind of there, and I think there was like another desk there. Okay, and then if we select these here, we can extrude on the Y, and kind of went about there maybe. And then we're going to do a couple of loop cuts here. I might maybe if we just make that a little bit bigger. So we need to select faces, 2, 3. I'm just going to make that a little bit longer, because I think here was like a bathroom. So if we move this one across, in fact we move those along a bit, and then move that one across there, because then this here is a doorway. So extrude on the X, I think it was something like that. And then there was another, can you guess? I gave it away. Can you guess what it is? There's going to be another desk in there. Extrude on the X, and then there was like photos and all sorts. There was like a doorway here, I think, and then the exit was kind of here, and then it went down to the same level again, but it was a little bit more scarier. So what we're going to do now is, I think in the level, I think we need to select these along here, because I think these went up a bit higher. Well, whoops, I don't want to select that one. All the way along, and then we're going to extrude on the Z like that. I can't remember how much higher it was, but we'll need to bridge these two faces here. So select these two, right click and bridge, like so. And I believe, let me just find a reference image if I can. So we've got some windows. Looks like there was one straight in front here. What I'm going to do is select this line, and can we raise it? No. I'm going to select this line and raise it up. I know what we can do. Hit number 3, right click, X, and we want to dissolve faces. The same here, right click, dissolve. I mean, to be fair, we only needed to do it on this one here, because that's where the window is going to be. So then we need to Shift A, we need to create a cube. let's just bring it over here. This is going to be our cookie cutter for the window. So I think it was about, this might need to be a little bit taller, maybe about there. Let's just see where it is on our little, on our person there. Let's just switch on cavity, both. Maybe that needs to come down a wee bit. Why is that not selecting? Did I? Oh, I did. I was in edit mode. Dang. That's okay, we can just P selection. And then object, set origin to set origin to geometry, and then we can just maybe move it down a smidge. I think that's something like that. So we got that one there in front of the hallway, like so. Let's just like so, and then we've got another one. So I want to shift D on the Y, and then about here, I think. So we've got windows there, and looks like we've got a third one. Shift D on the Y, sort of about there. So we just need to spread them out a bit, like that, maybe. And then what we're going to do is select our building, and then we're going to Boolean this. So we want to select that. We can duplicate, delete, select that, duplicate, delete, select that, and then we can just apply on all of those. And then these, so there's our window, or window hole, and these, actually I need to do one. What were the windows like? Let's find a decent picture. Oh, okay, they're kind of, what we'll do, I'm going to shift D on the X, like shift D on the X. So this is going to be the actual window frame. So we're going to pull that in there, like so. That's going to be the frame. And then shift A to all transforms, edit, select that face and that face, and then we can inset. So just select I. This is going to be the window frame. And then we can bridge faces. And what we want to do then is select this one, bring it in. We just need to make that a little bit thinner, like maybe that, maybe a bit thinner still. And then we just need to, so that's going to be the same width. So we just need to scale it down on the Z, 1.3, and on the Y, 1.15, like that, maybe 1.2, 1.2, yeah. Okay, and then that's going to be the actual window. Okay, so what we can do is shift Control A, all transforms, edit, I need to do the same again on this. I suppose I could have just actually could just select that, Shift D, scale like that, so that fits in there. Let's generate set origin to geometry. So it's basically our window frame like there, and then it's kind of got a piece in the middle there, so we're going to do a loop cut, 2 loop cuts, Control R, 2 loop cuts, select that one, we're going to scale in on the Y like so, and then hit number 3, and then we can bridge, so maybe scale in a bit more like there, and then it's got 2 bars going across, so we do Control R, Control R, 2, 3, 4, and then the same here, Control R, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, dang. Control R, just didn't want to move that, so double click and then it locks it in place. So let's select that one, so we're pressing Alt and click, and I've done Shift Alt and click, and I'm going to do the same here. And then we're just going to scale on the Z, so it brings them together like so. Same here. So we're just going to select all these ones again at the bottom, scale on the Z like so, and then we want to hit number 3 for the faces, and then bada bing bada boom, bridge faces, and do the same with the bottom one here, bridge faces. To be fair, looks like a sash window, but I don't want to copy directly, do I? We want to have our own little thing on it. And then we can Shift D on the Y into there, Shift D on the Y into there. So there's our windows. I mean, all we got to do then is just select one of these, Shift D on the Y, make it super thin. There's going to be like the window pane, like so. Just move that over a smidge, like that. Shift D on the Y, and again Shift D on the Y. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I think here, pretty sure there's a doorway, there's a bathroom here. So we're going to utilize one of these for the doorway. I believe a door is around 0.9 wide. So on the Y, we'll have it as 1 meter wide, and say 2.1 high. So it gives enough room for somebody to walk in. And then the room looks like it's a little bit up here. And then what we want to do is just bring it down to the floor there. Obviously without going through the floor. Like so. So then that's big enough for our little fella there to walk into. So we're going to select the house again. I'm going to go to Boolean and select this. Ooh. I did. Difference. Oh, why is that happening then? Maybe 1, 2, X dissolve, 1, 2, X dissolve, and select. That's really odd. I've selected the model, the house, and I want to remove this part here. Let's just try it again. Boolean. What haven't I done? I'm in object mode. There's nothing untoward going on. Do I need to just lift this up slightly? No, I don't think so. Select. Difference. Let's apply. How odd. How very odd. What am I doing wrong? Difference. But that's adding it. Apply. What? Well, that works. I'm not going to moan. I'm not going to complain about that. Let us just select these. I just want to bring the wall out. I just want to make this wall a little bit thicker, like that, like so. Okay, and then we can just bring that over. Oh, no, we can bring that back up, and this is going to be our doorway. Oh, actually, let's just shift D on the Z, and then we can just make that a bit smaller, but not too small. So this is our door frame, and let's just take that out there. Control A, all transforms, edit. I want to hit that face and that face. So this is the door frame. So we want to inset like there, and then right click and bridge. So this face here, we can just bring that down like so, and then we can just set the origin to geometry, and then we can just bring that back in there. So it's obviously up a bit high there. There we go. This is our door. Just need to scale that one out a bit. And then what we are going to do, whoops, is we're going to put a bit of a bevel on the outside edge. So we're going to, what are we going to do? We are going to Control A, all transforms, go to edit. We want to go into number 2 because we want to select the edges. We're going to select the edges and then Control B. Let's do both sides actually, just so I'll do them both at the same time, right? Right. And then Control B. So we're going to put a bevel on it, and then we're just going to crank up the segments just to give it a smooth edge. Normals and auto smooth like so. So that's pretty much our door frame. Now our door, Shift D on the Z. So our door is actually going to be, we need it to be a bit thinner so it fits and then from the top to the bottom we need that to be a little bit smaller, kind of. Let's just edit, go into number 3 and just bring it back up. Okay, now we this is the door. This is going to be the actual door that you open, like so. Okay, how are we doing for time? Okay, might have to call it quits for now, but you can see where we're going if you've ever played the game. So if we went into 0, this is our camera mode, camera to view. So we'll just bring it up to, say, correct height, and then what we can do is, on this one, we'll come out of the camera mode and we can just push the camera along. And then we're going to be like walking along, bobbing our head up and down. Oh, there's something here. Let's have a look. Oh no, there's nothing much here. So then we look back. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's carry on walking along. Oh, what's this? There's something there. Okay, let's go this way. I need to sort that wall out there. That's our person. I'll just move him out of the way. Whoop. Okay, so here we go. Let's move our... Okay, here we go. Let's walk along. Blah, blah, blah. And then some scary noise. Oh, what was that? And then the door opens, but I think that's when we get into the second bit. I think the first bit is just like a normal meandering about kind of thing. Oh, there's a doorway and there's a desk with stuff on it. Oh, there's a doorway there. Let's go through it. Blah, 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 blah. And then you go down the stairs. Oh, there's my camera gone. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and then you go through the next, and you go down the stairs, and then you walk through another door, and then you end up here again. But it's a little bit scarier. Remember, things happen, noises, little jump scares, that kind of thing. And I think it just keeps carrying on around. And obviously each level gets a little bit scarier. There's a few more sounds, a few more jump scares, a few more interactions. Got to find stuff. Actually, can't remember what you got to find, but you do have to find things, I think, or pick stuff up. It was a long time ago. The game was out a long time ago. Yeah, so we're going to leave it there, and then I'll do another video where we can just like carry on. We're just going to build like the first level, put some desks in there, put some pictures, put some photos. I know on the desk that goes in here, I think there was like a telephone. But yeah, that's where we are. That's where we'll leave it. Hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel, so you'll get to see the part 2 of this video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.